Let's bet $1 million.
Terence Crawford.
Crawford normally get hurt.
Get Errol to move his feet, get him off balance.
I'm glass.
Ain't nothing really too special about Earl's game.
You a smart man, but not that smart. Bro, I'm gonna crush you.
You can't catch Moby Dick with no fishing pole.
Terence Crawford and Errol Spence Jr.
Get your popcorn and your beers and find your seat real quick because this fight don't necessarily have to go 12 rounds.
The pressure fighter versus the counterpuncher. The former undisputed lightweight champion versus the undisputed welterweight champion. This is a true 50-50 fight. So let's check out the tail of the tape. Errol, the true Spence Jr., age 33, wins 28, losses 0, KOs 22, height 5 feet 9 inches, reach 72 inches. Terence Bud Crawford, age 35, wins 39, losses 0, KOs 30, height 5'8", reach 74 inches. This fight is very even because of their size, their record, and neither one of them has lost. So who am I gonna pick? Maybe we can figure it out by looking at the tape. There are 6 key elements that we found to be factors: speed, power, ring generalship, style, experience, and chin.
Crawford start off slow. If he does that with Spence, he's in trouble.
Speed. Neither one of these fighters are really considered lightning fast. Errol doesn't stop throwing. He averages about 100 punches per round, but being a relentless puncher doesn't mean that you are fast. But Bud, on the other hand, is one of the fastest counter punchers in boxing. So we're gonna have to give Bud the nod. Bud also has fast feet and upper body movement and can switch mid-punch, which reminds me a lot of Marvin Hagler. So I have to say that the speed advantage goes to Bud, but it is almost equal.
Errol Spence is more grinding, more thumping kind of power. It is more sharp and snapping.
Power. Bud Crawford is on a 10-fight TKO or KO streak. Bud is stronger in a higher weight class. It's kind of like Manny Pacquiao. The more he goes up in weight, the stronger he becomes. And even though he hasn't fought a lot of top competition as a welterweight, he's knocked out basically everyone that he has fought. Bud has knockout power in both hands and can throw knockouts when he's backing up. That is true strength. Imagine Spence backing up Bud into the ropes and Bud hitting right between that relentless jab. Boom, bang.
Errol has a really tight defense. Keeps his hands up. He keeps his hands at home. If he's not punching, his hands are up.
Ring generalship. Errol Spence wins in terms of ring generalship. His defense is his best offense. He closes the gap with swift and smart movements. He has multiple styles. He can be a boxer, he can be a pressure fighter, he can be a counterpuncher. He is the most accurate body puncher in boxing, period. His foot placement and his lead foot allows for strength in his jab and punches. Since he's a relentless fighter, he makes fighters start to adapt to his style instead of the fighters being able to utilize their own boxing style.
I think the man with the smartest IQ will win. The one that's the smartest fighter in the ring. And the one that figures out as the fight go on, I think they're going.
Speaking of style, we have to give it to the best switch hitter in boxing right now. And Bud has a really unique ability. He sees during a fight with his ring IQ exactly which style he should use. He also has amazing footwork and can spin fighters from either orthodox or southpaw. I mean, that is just something that you really don't see. So in the style department, not talking about clothes, because that definitely will go to Errol, but when it comes to style in the boxing ring, I have to give that to Bud Crawford.
Who the fuck he fought last? Like, I don't even know nothing about the kid. This shit is different when they get down to 147.
Experience. Amazing resume from both champions, but in the welterweight division, we already know that Errol just has the better experience. He's fought more champions. I mean, he came from a car crash and he fought Mikey Garcia and completely shut him out. The experience has to go to Errol.
That we saw last September. Wow, right hand over the top. Wow. It was the right hand that went over the top.
Well, Spence throws and boom, there, it hit him.
Finally, the chin. I think the chin for both of these fighters are great, but I will have to give this to Errol. Errol has been hit, and I mean hit, by the best punchers in the welterweight division. And guess what? He still kept going. But Errol does have a steel chin. He has been hit. He's been in car accidents. He's nearly been knocked the hell out. I mean, Ugas caught him clean, and he really didn't go down. He got stumbled a little bit. He looked like he laughed it off, and then he just went back to doing what he regularly does. I feel like Crawford does have a good chin as well, but these fighters are so elite, they've never really been tested the way that you would expect a champion to be tested. with most people saying that this is a 50-50 fight. I'm going to go with Bud Crawford, and the reason why is simple. I do not believe that Errol has ever fought a fighter that can switch styles during the match, can go from being a southpaw to an orthodox fighter. And I feel like his pressure that Errol brings is going to leave a lot of opportunities open for him to get counterpunched. Now I know Mikey Garcia, everyone brings up Mikey Garcia, but let's be honest. Does Mikey Garcia have the power, have the style, the footwork of Bud Crawford? Hell no. So it's no way that you can really give a comparison to those fighters. When Errol comes in and he's bull rushing and throwing those 100 punches, I feel like Bud is going to be able to slip it. There's one major flaw to my argument. I don't feel like Bud is going to win any of the first 6 rounds. The only way that Bud is going to win this fight is going to be by late stoppage. And that will be happening in around the 9th or 10th round. Other than that, Errol's going to win on points. And they're going to have to do a whole rematch at 154 because neither one of these guys can keep making this weight. YFL Sports is going to do a watch along of the fight. But only if enough of you guys click that video and go ahead and save it when we do go live. If enough of you guys don't, then we won't do it. But if you do, and you'd like to watch along with us and get in the comments and let me know how I'm tripping with my predictions, there's your opportunity. YFM Sports.